All right, we are live. The final show of the road to Memphis Monster Con. It's been a fun journey. And again, thank you, Jamie. Thank you for being on. And a couple days away, brother. We'll be able to hang out and get to meet you in person. Parents are going to be there. Buddy's going to come help me out setting up and working the table. My parents will be there to help me out so we can crush it on these panels, have some fun with the guests and the fans there. And I know you've been working your butt off this week.
So tired. Need some Epsom salt.
Well, we all know what the black light means. It means I got another package in for Michael Toth. The final package, probably for the con run anyway. It's definitely the final one, and a lot of Memphis themed for some of the amazing guests we got going. I say we start off real quick here.
Let's do it.
You saw this one already.
Oh yeah.
We got the Dave Sheridan Scary Movie. This thing is sick in person, as you see in that black light. Can't beat that. Speaking of Mike, congratulations. He just did a Henry deck that Michael Rooker did a nice little video clip. I'm pretty sure Brett got it for him.
Nice.
Yeah, and handed it to him, which is cool. I've gone through so many of these. I had so many of them just for Memphis, and people just kept scooping them up. So we needed at least one more.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice.
Turn the Living Dead. Put these down nice and hype. I'm so glad he doesn't have the grip tape anymore. He's like, I thought you wanted the grip tape. This was like a few months back. I'm like, hell no, man.
Nice.
Yeah, you knew Ken was coming. We had to do the Nightmare on Street 3.
Yep.
Which is a cool scene. Mike picked this one out. I really like it a lot, though. I think that poster scene's sick. And plus, I got some other Nightmare decks that I still have in the bin that's ready to come too. So we'll have plenty of Nightmare on Elm Street decks. This is it. We were just talking about Christmas, and we brought this up last week. We'll be celebrating a little early Christmas post Halloween with a little ho 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 from Art the Clown himself.
Yeah.
Because we just talked about that last week too, huh?
Yep.
Well, I had to get this one. This one's really not themed for it, but I know we've talked about this, I believe, in the past. I talk about it's another one of John Carpenter's films, which is so hard. What's your favorite Carpenter film? But this is definitely right up there.
Yeah. Me personally, I go They Live.
You go what?
I go They Live. That's
They
my
Live
favorite.
Oh man, that was such a good one too. So many good Carpenter films.
I think I watched it the other night, and Roddy Piper and Keith David were still fighting.
Yeah. Oh man, the longest but most fun, especially as like a 12-year-old kid when that movie came out. It was 88. It came out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was 12. I mean, it was the perfect, movie at that time between wrestling and everything. Oh, and of course Tyler's coming, and Ken Forey being there. Got to do the Rob Zombie 07 Halloween deck.
Yeah.
I think that came out sick. They all did. We got one more, and we got our guest here. So we're going to go through these kind of quick here. I know you're going to love this board. We had to do it.
Heck yeah.
Had to do it. And then we got a couple more here. Oh, Christine Elise coming there.
Oh yeah.
Had to bring Chucky with us. This one came out pretty badass, pretty wicked. And then I believe one more, and then we're going to bring up our guest, everybody. All right. Well, we had to do one of these since Dave's going to be there, and we already did the.
Yeah.
We did it. I had to do a sleepaway camp. So,
yeah.
Very cool work by my dude Michael Toth. Knocking over this stuff. Give me a sec here. Lights without breaking my neck. There we go. All right, and my new beanie that Mike decided to make. get the beanie run going, add
There you
to
go.
it. Yeah, it came out pretty cool, and it's hard to fix this head, but I like it. I like it a lot. And so without further ado, speaking of Mike, there he is. What's going on, my dude? We're gonna welcome Glamgoria to the show. Wait. Gotta get something ready.
There we
All
go.
right, welcome to the show. I stopped giving Jamie a round of applause after the first show. But welcome. We weren't sure you were going to be able to make it, but we're glad you were.
Oh, I really appreciate you having me on.
Not too long before we go to Memphis Monster Con. Where are you heading in from?
I am heading in from St. Louis.
Oh, all right. I'm going to St. Louis the day after Memphis. Yeah, company trip because I'll be driving through there. I'm in Kansas City.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not too far of a drive, but I'm,
Nah, that's not bad.
neck deep in prep work here for Memphis Monster Con.
Oh, I can only imagine. What you got something special you're bringing to unveil there, or something you're working on? You're excited to show people?
I've got, there's a lot. I'm bringing all the new creepy holiday items with me and the new Terrifier set that I came up with. So it just launched last week. I'm really excited about it. Got tote bags that match it. And yeah, so I'm pretty excited to premiere that at Memphis Monster Con.
Oh, well, that'll be cool. I mean, we just unboxed the Terrifier deck we had, the Arthur Christmas one. So
Yeah.
that's going to be a popular item. I'm sure that'll sell really quick for you. Everybody loves a clown, except for some of my coworkers. Welcome, Gary, and welcome, Debbie. Good to see a few people here in the stream. Welcome to the show. So, what are you planning on heading out there Friday?
Yeah, super early Friday. I'm gonna head out.
Yeah, I got the same thing in mind. The same
Yeah.
thing in mind. It's gonna be. I think this is gonna be a really fun event this weekend.
Easy.
I'm excited. It's been a whole 2 weeks since I've done one, and you get those withdrawals from conventions. I know I do, and it's my final one of 2024. But this is a good one to end 2024 with for me, anyway. I don't know if you have any other ones lined up, but
Yeah, I saw you at Scarefest.
I thought you looked familiar.
And I'm thinking about doing Tulsa in December. It's on Friday the 13th in December, so we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see
That
how.
should be a good show. I think I have that one booked. That's the one that's in March, right?
No, it's in December.
It's in December. My
Yeah.
bad. I was thinking about doing the Tulsa show, but then I was like, I got a 2-wheel drive pickup truck.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to chance it with the weather. Can't do it.
Sure. Jamie has done an incredible job setting up the whole thing. Everything is broken down so simply, load in and the setup, table arrangements, everything's taken care of. So it's been really seamless. Really appreciate all your work.
Yeah, I've been trying hard. I've been a vendor and stuff. I know how it is.
Sure.
Just trying to make it as simple, easy. Trying to think of all the kinks that I've had to encounter at different conventions, and just make sure it's just easy and seamless.
I think that's the only kind of person that should run a con.
Absolutely.
For the fan, by the fans, I mean, it does come true with Jamie. So I agree with you there, Glam. And what's your real first name anyway?
Oh, my Heather.
Heather. Okay.
Heather. I don't know if I'm going to vend or if I'm really going as a fan to this one.
Okay. Well, I can see from coming from St. Louis, that would be a lot. Trust me, I do it all the time, and I got a pickup truck and a trailer, and it's always fun zigzagging through it. It's usually pretty smooth since we're in the Midwest compared to the East Coast, but you always get those drivers that, just would want to see you get in an accident or something, or just ready to cause one on some of the spots.
Yeah. So who are you most excited?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm excited my parents will be there again. So
they'll be there. Your mom is
I
part
told you.
of every convention. Karen and the Green Goblin.
Yeah. She is definitely a popular She is a superstar at the conventions. We were just talking about that last show, me and Jamie, and yeah, she's a treasure at these things. She's a lot of fun. So anytime that I know my mom and dad are going,
So fun.
she'll be out there doing wheelies up and down the street, flagging people in and making sure that everything is full and everything's done right. She'll be scooting around, Jamie.
She's so fun.
She is. She's awesome. And it's shock. Well, not surprised that she enjoys it so much because she likes to talk to new people and loves socializing. My dad, on the other hand, is a totally different thing. And the fact that he loves it is pretty shocking to me,
Yeah.
and that he drives all this way to do it and without complaining. I couldn't get the guy to drive me down the street to a friend's house. Here he is traveling through states.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. But that's probably the most excited I am for it. I'm excited about doing the panels. I'm a little nervous, but I'm excited about it because I do the show and whatnot, but it's definitely a little different. I've been studying some of my friends who do panels that are really good. I got a little idea. I think we'll have some cool things going on for it.
It will be great for sure.
Is there anything you're looking forward to?
Well, I have a booth buddy, so I'm hoping that I can get away from the booth and go to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Legacy
Yep.
panel. I'd love to see that. I can't wait to meet Robert Mukes.
Very nice guy. I've met him a couple times.
He's
Jack.
huge.
Yes, what, 6'10"?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like a Smurf next to that dude, and I'm not like a tiny guy. I mean, I'm not a monster, but I'm like 6 foot, and this guy makes me feel like a little kid,
Look at
like
me.
a toddler.
Yeah, asking for uppies,
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm excited to meet Robert Mukes, a Devil's Rejects crazy person.
Oh, the Spalding.
That's my cat Spalding bath bomb.
That's cool. Always has it at the ready. I know Jamie always has his Dawn of the Dead ready.
Oh yeah,
at his side. He's always got something there if it gets brought up. But yeah, Robert Mukes is awesome. I think personally it's cool seeing him in all these cool roles, but I think he's one of the most underused big men because he is a physical giant. I could see him doing some really cool roles. So yeah, and a real nice guy.
I'm excited. Day goes. I was stoked because I'm a dream warrior. So I was really stoked to see that announcement. I mean, it's just the whole show is great. Brett Wagner. And of my best friend, I don't know if she knows that we're best friends, but Felissa, my course will be there. And she collaborated with me on on the body spray. I do a body spray for her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So she'll be there and I'm really excited to see her again. Just a lot of great things going on.
Her and Dave are awesome. I've been able to meet them quite a few times. I don't know how much they remember me, but I'm sure they know who I am. It's been fun meeting them a few times, and with what I do for a career outside of Doomsday's Krypt, they couldn't have been any nicer to 3 guys I take care of, and it was almost like they were competing with each other to see who could do the most for each one of them, and I thought that was really cool, and they really made an awesome experience for my guys, and that means the world to me.
Everybody feel like they're the only person in the world when she's talking to them. I mean, it's just the best experience to meet her and visit with her. So
yeah, I've never seen her anything but happy and with a smile and in a good mood. And I don't know how somebody could be, and it's genuine. It's not just like fake. Right. And then you see her like somewhere else and she's just being a total bitch or something like that. She's just always in a good mood.
Yeah.
And the fans love her for it.
Photo op with her, right, Jamie?
Say it again.
There's a unique photo op with her, right?
Oh yeah, it's the final scene photo op. I've been getting a lot of questions about that, and I'm kind of been vaguely answering them. I was like, if you really want to know, get the photo op.
Oh, you know what I just found that Mike did is a blacklight sleepaway camp one that has the ending unveil when you turn on the black light. So I might have to bring that with me.
Yeah, that'll be a great photo op. I'm sure that will be fun.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the highest bought pre-sale photo ops we have.
Yeah. That's cool.
I can. Well, she's popular. Where you bring her in a place, and her fans are coming, and they're gonna take pictures, and they're gonna be around her, and that's the greatest thing. She's one of the best guests. Like if you're gonna do a con for the first year, and you're bringing in Felicity, you can't go wrong there with a start. And you got Dave, you got Ken Forey, you got Brett Wagner, you got John Dugan going. Like you said, Ken Forey, one of the nicest guys I've met. The Dream Warrior, Kincaid from Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5,
Yeah.
Robert Mukes. Just some really, really cool people. And yeah, Felicity's up there with the top tier of guests.
Yeah, she recommended. That's how I found Memphis Monster Con. Actually, she recommended it. So she's out there. She's out there hustling and marketing.
Oh, how cool.
That's awesome.
How cool.
Yeah, and she's definitely one of those people that you could have her back to your convention every single year, and her line will just keep getting bigger and bigger because the word will just keep getting out. More people watching, Sleepaway Camp, and just realizing, how cool she is, and everybody just wanted to meet her.
Yeah.
She's at Scarefest every year, and her lines are always packed.
Yeah.
And there's like 100 guests, but she's still always packed in her line. She's never like empty.
Yeah.
Very rarely, unless she's not at the table. That's the only time you'll see like a no liner there.
Yeah.
And it's
to be we have to get your mom set up to be a guest.
You know what? If you got room, you might need to make her a table, Jamie.
Yeah.
To make her a vendor table. I'll just stuff her over there with stuff.
Yeah, we're waiting our selfie with her.
Or what we could do is make a little table that fits onto the front of her scooter, and she could be a mobile booth.
That
would be cool. That'll be cool. She could be just a scooting billboard. Yeah, really. You just pay advertisers pay. If you could just scoot around, or even like a delivery thing where she can deliver drinks and stuff.
This is so great because you're like, how can I monetize this? Wait a minute.
How can we make money off of my sweet old mom?
My mother, who is adored by everyone.
She is, though, but she does it anyway. Like even before when we're at Scarefest, give me your card, because I had my friend Ann Myrna from Acrostar with me, awesome lady, and of course, we had Carl Toop, the Xenomorph, with us, and she's just out there making sure she let everybody know to visit the Doomsday's Krypt table, say hi to Ann, and check out Carl Toop. And yeah, she's my biggest cheerleader. I mean, and I got some great cheerleaders out there, but they, like I said, they drive from Florida to Kentucky a few weeks back, and now they're driving all the way back to Memphis. I mean, like, why don't you guys just come hang out in Missouri for a little while? We'll travel. Nope.
Okay.
They're homebodies. That's what's even more funny, that they take the time to go and do these. But like I told you, Jamie, my mom's one of those people. Her going to your show right there is, you might have to set up an autograph booth for her, because I've gone to conventions. I've talked to people several times. One time this year in Minnesota, a lady I see every year. I didn't have my mom next to me, so she didn't remember who I was. My mom's the lady in the scooter. I talked. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, I can see that happening.
Yeah, it should be. Her face should be like the logo. We might just have to remove the 3-eyed demon and put her head in there. We did do some art,
right?
You seen her shirt? She has her scooter one where she drives around. So we've done some art. We definitely thought about her as the big. She's definitely the what do they call it? The mascot for Doomsday's Krypt anytime there's a convention.
Yeah.
You know what, Mike? I think I know what to do with that keychain holder. I meant to show that. Mike sent me also. It's just I've been rushing, and I rushed to get down here. A gumball machine. I'll hoard up. We'll bring that in. And then this keychain rack. But it's, made out of one of the skateboards, a weird looking one, but it had some damage to it. So he turned it into a keychain rack, which is cool. So maybe I'll just hang it on the back of my mom's scooter and have her sell some keychains. Yeah, but she does have the merch. She does. We got some VHS boxes my mom left too, I think. We did them with keychains and magnets and stuff. I figured she'd probably be able to sell a lot of autographs, and yeah. So yeah, she's a lot of fun. I'm excited to see her, especially, as we all get older and stuff, for us to be able to do this now and still be able to do it and spend the family time together. That's what I look forward to most about Memphis.
Sure.
Meeting Jamie, meeting people like you there and all the different people. And, you know, it's hard to pick one thing. There's so much fun. You could say that the celebrity guest, because that's the easy answer, but there's just so much to a convention. Vendors I've met through the show, people, other people I've seen at other shows that are coming to vend at this show. It really does become a family atmosphere, especially the more you travel and do this and that. I've run into so many of the same vendors at a few different shows, and now we'll let each other know which shows are good ones to check out and
Yeah.
we'll recommend, which is really a positive thing in the community. And that's what I love about doing this show with Jamie. We bring on people like you, and then people who are vending and bringing in merchandise, or podcasters, or somebody who's bringing something or coming and being something cool to the show that people can look forward to meeting. Even though you're just helping at a table, you still do a lot of your own stuff as well. And I think people enjoy meeting you.
Who, me? I do.
Yeah. Well, don't you make masks and stuff, or is that the person you're helping?
No, I make. I'm sorry, Glamgoria is
Yeah.
horror themed bath and body products.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I make.
Well, I know you do the perfume for Felissa.
Do what?
The perfume for Felissa, or the scent.
Felissa, and I do bath bombs that are very ornately painted, and body lotions, body scrubs, beard oils, shower gel. Yeah.
So you do you all those like bath bombs, you do all those by hand, like all the designs and stuff on them?
Do
That's the man. Wow. Like I remember like last year I got into making just like regular hand soap, and I was like, man, this is like, one little thing messes up, you're completely just effed, and
it's a pain.
yeah, I think I got like 6 bars of soap in like 4 tries.
Right. Yeah, and you just have to keep messing it up until you get it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I kept trying to like go too far ahead and stuff, and I was like just thinking of different scents like teak wood and leather and just, but I was going way too far in advance. I need to stay the beginner course.
Oh, yeah. It didn't start. Captain Spaulding did not start out looking like that at all. When I look back at where I came from, I'm like, oh wow, I'm embarrassed that I sold to a person, but I mean, it looks really good now.
No.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, so all the bath bombs are hand painted. I mold them myself. I mean, I do everything myself.
That's cool though. I like that. And stuff like that does well at cons. I see people like have different things and different themes. I really like that though, with the Captain Spaulding and what you're doing with the horror theme, but
And
the
so
Glamgori of it.
he
It's
has
very
a
cool.
matching hand soap. I have a liquid hand soap, but it's tutti fucking fruity scented. People love that. I love that. And that's how I got into it to begin with. It's just stuff that I wanted for myself because I'm a horror nut. And I was like, I don't want Bath and Body Works fall wreath. I want Pumpkinhead. So that's why I started making it. And that's how I got here.
Well, that's the thing, is finding something that nobody else is doing and capitalizing on it.
Yeah.
How was your Halloween season for it? I'm sure you did pretty well. Exhausting?
Tired. And and I had Scarefest in the middle of it, and then prepping now for Memphis Monster. Trying to have the holiday stuff ready to go because I do creepy Christmas every year as well. So it was a crazy season. It was really wild. Things that
Mike's asking, do you have a house of 1,000 soaps? There you go. Mike does all the art for me. So
I'm gonna have to now I'm gonna owe you something when that sells. House of soaps. That's genius.
yeah, Mike's a creative guy. He did all the skateboard decks I showed you. He does a lot of my designs, all that art. Well, a lot of that art behind me on the top shelf there. Yeah, Mike's a beast. You'll see a lot of his work. Well, you've seen it at Scarefest too on the table. So yeah. Residuals. But that is a cool name though.
That is a great name. I can't.
Yeah.
So disappointed in myself. Yeah.
Well, Mike loves giving out those kind of ideas. He's great with he's a creative dude. I mean, he's an artist. What can you say? As you know, you're a creative person, being an artist as well.
Yeah, my art, the Art the Clown Christmas stuff is called a Christmas member.
I know you. I don't know if you got to see
doing.
that one.
What was that?
Oh, I did see it. It's incredible. It's so great.
You know, and with what you're doing, you know, with like the Bath and Body stuff, you know, you don't really see a whole lot of that kind of stuff at conventions, period. And for you, you know, you've got a huge canvas that you can draw on now with just different things. You know, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's so many different things I can do with it. Yeah, definitely.
And I've met some people at cons, and this is a true thing with most cons. Is, you know, there might be somebody you want to gift that to immediately.
Yeah,
you just never know.
that has been my experience as well.
I'm honestly not surprised. It was a little bit of sarcasm and joke, but a lot of serious there too.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen. It does. And it can be rough. But yeah, it's going to be a really cool time. And how long of a drive is it for you?
5, I think 5 hours.
5. I think it's like 6 for me. I can't remember. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping it's like 3.
Yeah, that would.
I'm not that lucky. No.
My wife can do it in 4 because she just has a foot.
I'll just get the truck and trailer going. I don't care, hill or not. I'm just putting that pedal to the metal. I don't care if traffic's there. We're just running through it. We're getting there. We're making it there in 3 hours, one way or another.
Because we have to set up we have to be parked by noon, right?
Yeah. As long as you're parked behind the building, you can start loading in. You know, because there's a football game, because we're on the same grounds as the football stadium. There's a football game that night, so they've got to put all their manpower and everything and parking and whatnot, you know, towards the football game. But as long as we're on the grounds and stuff by noon, you can continue to load in and set up.
When I tell you that van is coming around a corner on 2 wheels at 11:30, 11:45, probably be me.
Nice.
Glee from hell. Mike's coming up with all sorts of names for you. The real question is, do you have bath salts? Classic.
Don't have.
Soapifier. We're getting now. Everybody's come up with some great names for some future products for you. You're getting a lot of residuals at this rate.
They're trying to think of things all the time.
They will. But it's a lot of fun. I mean, it's that kind of fun, you know, all joking aside, but when you come up with something cool on your own, it's like, oh, this would be a cool name for something. And then it kind of inspires you to do that piece even a little bit more, because you're like, this is cool. The name's cool and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And what's the party, Amy? What's the after party like? Looking like?
Yeah, so the after party is going to be at a bar called the High Tone. It was a music venue. It's about 5 to 8 minute drive from the venue. We've got a couple great local bands, Hills and Switchblade Kid, a couple DJs. Brett Wagner, Leatherface himself, is hosting it.
Yeah. That's so
Should
fun.
be a good time. Yeah.
Now, I know you made a post too, Jamie, and I shared it out, but anybody who might be going to the show, did you get all the drivers you were looking for?
Yeah. I think we luckily got flooded the past 2 days with people to volunteer and stuff. So it's been nice, and I can actually take a breath now and delegate.
Yeah, Artist Alley sold out. The vendors all sold out.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how the pre-tickets we haven't talked about that. I imagine they're doing fairly well. I think that
pre-sales have really jumped up in the past couple of weeks. So I think we're going to do pretty good. And Memphis is, you know, traditionally a walk-up town, so we're expecting a strong walk-up.
Sure.
Yeah, it's gonna. I can't see it not being a really packed house. I think that'll be cool. I'm excited to see the turnout. I'm excited for the weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be a really close-knit kind of deal, but I think it's going to be almost busier than even you're thinking at this point. I think the buzz is out there. I've seen a lot of people shouting out Memphis. I mean, I think it's going to be a full house, dude.
Yeah, I was talking to our photo ups guy. He did the there was a Comic-Con down in Corinth, Mississippi this past weekend, and he says it was ridiculously insane busy, and he says everybody was talking about Monster Con. So
That's great.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people, and I've been seeing a lot of posts by a lot of the guests there that are heading in there this weekend and supporting and making sure they're getting the word out too.
But,
It's
you know,
gonna,
it has never been bigger than it is right now. It's not only, you know, us tried and true fans, but it's a micro trend. You know, everybody's into horror right now, and especially with the success of Terrifier 3 and it having a holiday theme. I mean, it's brought a lot of new fans to super fans even to the genre. So I think you're going to have a fantastic turnout. But I know I've seen a difference in my sales with that being also a trend right now. So yeah.
I hope so.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's going to be amazing. Are you kidding?
I know.
You
I worry about everything.
so
So.
accessible. You've made it so accessible price wise. The parking situation, you've been so upfront about everything. This is what we're doing now. I mean, everything is so clear. No, people are going to show up and show out. And you've had great sales. The sales that you put on for people to make it easy for families or bigger groups to go, really incredible. So no, you're gonna be shocked by how many people are there. It's gonna be wild.
Make me feel better.
Well, people see what you're doing, and you have put a lot in mind to the fans and stuff like that. It's a fan friendly show, and that's what you set up. It really is about the fans, and they feel it with the parking, with the ticket prices, with the sales, with everything you're doing. A few guests weren't unable to make it. They had to cancel, unfortunately, and he brought in some great guests to replace them. And it's going to be a fun weekend. It's hard to find things to do with the family for a weekend that's not going to break the bank right now. And I mean, your weekend ticket prices are more than affordable. Like we talked last week, and it's really not much more, if not cheaper, than going to the movies, especially if you're buying popcorn and all that stuff. Right there, you're spending more money, and you already got the food trucks lined up. You got after parties that are close by, and it's not just the venue itself, but the whole community that's coming together with it. The Holiday Inn that you're putting a lot of the guests up in seems to be really supporting what you're doing, and you guys got a mutual support going. Being able to have a place that you can do the free parking like that, because I mean, sometimes it's out of your hand to be able to have that access. Right there is a huge savings. I mean, anybody who's gone to a con, that can get pricey just parking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I mean, sometimes it's even a deal breaker for folks, you know, having to
Yeah.
pay to park. They're like, I don't even want to go do it. You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's especially, I mean, with the parking being free, that's money saved right there. Vendors or even food trucks outside. I'm guessing that it'll be relatively reasonable for an event and stuff like that. I don't think it'll be through the roof. And the food trucks you got coming in sound really tasty too. They sound like some really good food's going to be there. Barbecue, tacos, it doesn't matter. And that's a big thing. And I've seen that make and break some people's experience when the food's not there and there's not a bunch of choices, or it's just cold food. That can make or break a con. It can be a great weekend experience if the food's not there. People are going to complain. They're going to complain.
Oh, and I forgot to mention to everybody too is we just locked it all down here recently. The venue's going to have beer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
They're going to have beer.
There you go for all you beer drinkers. You got to have your beer at a con. So that's cool, though. That does make a difference, though, too. Somebody being able to walk around with a beer. It's kind of nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Loosens
Little
you up.
things like that make a difference, though. They do make a difference.
Yeah.
Big time. So, I mean, I think you got it set up good. I think you got everything that you could possibly do it. I know how exhausted you've been because you're doing a lot of this work yourself, my dude.
Yeah. Like the past 2 days, I've just been in the venue myself, just setting up the tables, finished all the pipe and drape today, finished all the tables today. Still got, some more work to be done, but we'll get there.
I'm sure. If you need any help when I finally get there, cool. I know one of my buddies will be there Wednesday. I could probably tell him, hey, go check with Jamie and see if you need a hand with anything. But
Yeah, taking tomorrow off.
Yeah.
My son, he's been sick. He's come down with RSV and he's got double ear infection. So I'm hanging out with him tomorrow, make sure he's feeling good. He's on the up and up though. So
yeah, I did a Sunday take the day off. Me and my guys, we just kind of sat around and lounged around. We didn't go anywhere, and it's very rare that that ever happens in a day for me. But it was nice. It was really nice.
No.
Every once in a while, you need that break, but you'll get that day off. Hopefully, your son starts feeling a little better. I know those double ear infections can be rough, and he's a youngin'.
Yeah, and he just got a brand new Return of the Living Dead shirt he wants to wear for the convention too.
Yeah. Well, you can't go wrong with the Return of the Living Dead. I just packed up the Return of the Living Dead, got it packed real nicely because pieces like that always scare the hell out of me. I got it nice and secure though. Nice. It's gonna make it in one piece. Knock on wood. But it'll be a cool piece. I got some cool ones coming. I got cool stuff coming for this event. I can't wait to showcase and share it with everybody there. Yeah, we got some hard work there. And that female Cenobite, wait till you see that in person.
Yeah, that thing looked pretty dope.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, man. But yeah, I can't believe it's already here, dude. Already here.
I know. I feel like we were talking about this a year ago, and now
I know. It's like, oh, we got a ton of shows. Oh, we'll bring somebody on the next time. Oh, before you know it, it's already here. It just comes so fast, man. I swear time this year has gone so quick. I'm finally getting used to writing down 2024, and now we're getting ready to go into 2025.
Yeah.
Here we go. One of the good people out there, Peter Anthony. What is going on? Good to see you, my friend. How was the convention last weekend? I know he was out, I think Connecticut Horrorcon. Was that where you were, Peter? I can't remember, but it looked like a pretty good show. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of rocking and rolling going on. I'm excited about the after hour show on Saturday. I'm just hoping I'm not that old that I can actually stay up and make it to the show. Because at Scarefest, I didn't go anywhere. I was supposed to. Bass amp, he plays with Ari in the band. Gave me some VIP tickets to go for me and Ann, who has joined me at Scarefest. And I was too tired. Come 11 o'clock Saturday night, because Friday was like, oh, I'm too tired. But I set up, get a rest. Saturday 8:30, the end of the show. Feeling like good. I'm good. We went out to eat with my parents. That was about all the partying I could handle. Right back to the hotel and to sleep around 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping it doesn't happen this weekend, though. I want to at least enjoy Saturday. I got to do a Saturday night.
Feel the same way.
But sometimes sleep is a little bit better than anything else.
Sleep is all. But I really want to go to this one.
Yeah. It's going to be a lot of fun. The after hours I'm looking forward to. The panels I'm looking forward to. And I got everything I was telling Jamie. I think, and I don't want to jinx myself, everything organized where it'll be a really easy setup, a cool setup. I can get done real quick where I'm not exhausted from the setup. I can do the panels and not be half asleep. Enjoy a little bit of Saturday and not be half asleep in an old man on Sunday. I'm gonna try to not be that old man Sunday. I don't want to let it kick in, but we'll see. Hopefully the pack up and set up are equally as smooth, and I think I got it set up that way. So that's a big thing, and I'm proud of myself for. I've been taking my time, each bin condensing and packing. I might even have gotten too big of a trailer. I can't believe how much stuff I got packed perfectly and tightly and neatly in a few bins.
Like doing all the Comic-Cons and stuff that I used to do. John, the drummer from System of a Down, he owns Torpedo Comics, and his setup is all done inside road cases and stuff. So literally, he just pushes it onto the show floor, pops them open. He's ready to go. As soon as it's done, pop them back on. rolling back out. I was like, man, I wish I had a setup like that.
Oh
You
my.
hearing this, Michael Toth? That's a setup we're gonna plan next year. Something with wheels. We're gonna have you create some diodes or something. Have
Yeah.
you and Lonnie send some 3D prints and just do something with that where I can just bring it in on wheels, open it up, and be welcome to the show. A lot easier. But I am talking about getting like one of those tents since we're doing the black light deck, or Mike was saying a grow tent or something, so we can really let those black lights and certain things art he does. I'm bringing the light boxes too. Those are a lot of fun that he does with the Funko Pops. I'll bring that bubble gum machine. It's got like a 1.5 year old gum. Charge 25-50 cents for a piece. Make that big bucks on gumball machines, man. I'll put the credit card machine out there.
There you go.
But yeah. So you're taking tomorrow off?
Yeah, tomorrow off, and then we're hitting it hard Thursday and Friday.
Oh, nice. But I'm gonna let you rest, Glamgoria. Heather, right?
Yep.
Thank you for coming on. I know I'm exhausted as well.
Thank you for
The
having.
time change, even though it seems like you get an hour's more sleep, makes the day now feel like it's even longer. And
Yeah, I agree.
again, it's like the 11 o'clock mark for me in Central Time. Well, you're in Central Time too, and I'm not used to it anymore.
Yeah.
I was feeling good around 8 again tonight. 11 hits. Time for bed.
Down from there.
But Memphis Monster Con, November 9th and 10th. Make sure you're there. Make sure you check it out. It's going to be quite the show. Meet the superstar promoter, Jamie, right there. I'm sure he'll be running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Check out the panels. I'll make sure if you got any questions, hit me up, and maybe we'll make sure I try to ask some of the celebrity guests if it's a question I feel is good enough, or not good enough, but something that's worth asking them. Hit me up, post in Doomsday's Krypt Facebook page. And guys, thanks again for all the support. Thank you, Jamie, and thank you, Glamgoria.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. Peace out, guys.
Yeah.